On the 1st of May, the Marina doubled their prices to high season rates, regardless of the fact that no one was actually allowed to leave because of the COVID lockdown. So when the government announced the lockdown would be lifted on the 11th of May, we were really counting down the days and rushing to make sure that we were ready to leave as soon as we could. Apart from the odd anchorage, it would be the first time that the boat would be leaving the port since we bought her, so we were interested to see how it would go. We'd grown so used to having unlimited access to water and electricity, it becomes hard to say goodbye to, and we had no idea about how we'd get on without. This was really going to test how well we'd equipped the boat. It was a mad rush to get the boat fully ready to go and live self-sufficiently, so we found ourselves prioritising all the jobs we absolutely needed to get done in order to live on anchor indefinitely. That included getting our dinghy engine working, so we can get to shore and go shopping, run errands and explore on land.
Oh.
Does that sound better?
It sounded a bit better.
Really? Come on. What else could it be?
There's a few other things it could be. Like the carburetor could be flooded. It could not be, for some reason, the ignition, it could not be sending a spark to the spark plug.
But what would have happened in the last couple of months that hasn't been used? What's the most likely thing?
That's a good question. I don't really know.
Was there anything that you were looking at online that said that if it wasn't the spark plug, that it could be something else?
I didn't get that far. I was hoping this would fix it, and now I gotta go back to the drawing board and figure out what could be next.
And you've bought 5 spark plugs.
We need spares anyway. 5 is overkill. We'll need them eventually.
Okay, like what? For a while?
For like
not for ages.
Years.
Yeah. Give people spark plugs for Christmas.
Really niche
Yeah.
outboard spark plug.
That's such a bummer. I was really expecting that to work.
Me too.
Hey! We'd already installed our solar panels, but wanted to replace our solar charger to maximise the efficiency and be able to monitor how much power we were getting.
Making new holes. I'm only making 2 because I'm a cheapskate. And 2 will hold it.
It's because you don't have enough washers.
Yeah, I don't have enough screws or enough washers.
You look comfortable.
So this is the old one from China. 30 euros.
It does actually feel like a Tamagotchi.
Yeah, it looks like this piece is shaking inside.
But there's even like a little smiley face on it.
This is probably the best charge controller you can get, I think. Bluetooth, all
Ooh,
that. Yeah.
exciting.
And we decided we need one because we're going to be relying on solar pretty much exclusively to charge our batteries, and so something like this isn't smart enough to actually do it properly. So something like this will actually keep your batteries healthy, and you get like 20% more out of your solar panels, which is amazing.
Win, win, win.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to explain to me what's going on?
Yeah, so I've taken off the carburetor from our little carb from our little outboard, hoping that this is the problem. I've changed the spark plug, I've filled it up with fuel, and I think, well, what I was reading is that apparently if it's not used for a while, the petrol can just evaporate and you get this like gummy, gross substance that then clogs the carburetor, and the carburetor is the part that mixes the petrol and the air before it sparks.
It's very well explained, considering you learned that like yesterday.
Yesterday, I know. So
I mean, you could just be saying whatever you want, but
you wouldn't know.
you're fooling me.
So I've taken it apart. I went and bought this carb cleaner, and I've just taken apart the stuff that I feel comfortable putting back together again, and sprayed and cleaned everything. And I'm going to put it back together again now, and hopefully it'll work.
Oh my gosh. Fingers
crossed.
It smells really strong.
Yeah, it smells horrible.
We're just like as if we were in a gas station for the past hour.
Yeah.
What we realised is that the previous owner I don't think he'd used it for the past like 3 years or so, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So he was like, yeah, it works, but he probably hadn't tried it out for
Yeah, it worked
3 years.
3 years ago.
Exactly. So we didn't try it before we bought the boat, which maybe was a bit silly, but it's not like it's going to stop you from buying a boat either. So yeah.
It's all in good condition.
Yeah, like it doesn't look like it's a terrible dinghy engine.
No.
I mean, obviously there's a spectrum, right? But on the spectrum, it's not the worst. So
Exactly.
hopefully this does the trick.
fast.
And we're getting ready. We've got a couple more things to do before
We're almost there
leaving.
now.
We've told the port that we're leaving, so pretty much ready to go. I need to give some books back to one of the guys who lives on the pontoon here. We need to get the dinghy working. We're trying to fix a leak in the dinghy as well.
An air leak. Nice to have the hot water tank hooked up to the engine as well. If this works, then I'm going to try and do that tonight. It's just, do I do it now or do I do it when we get onto anchor?
I think we should do it now just to be sure, because I'm not sure I'm going to want to go on anchor if we don't have hot water.
We don't have a choice. We're paying too much to be here. Here we go again. Good morning.
Great angle.
This is you're so small. All the way down there. Hello. So last. I gotta hold it really far away.
Yeah, you know, you've got to get that selfie stick move.
Alright, hold on. Right.
No, I think that worked.
Other arm. Like.
Just keep it. Just that's extreme. You can also go a little bit lower, like that, like sideways now again. Do your side. There you go. Hold there. Don't move.
Last day in the marina today. We're just doing some, pretty
I'm so nervous.
We're just doing some final jobs, getting the hot water hooked up to the engine. Hopefully we need a couple of pieces.
We bought the wrong pieces the other day.
Yeah, that's on me. Also, I took them out of the packet already, so I can't even return them. So, going back to Guesto to spend some more money, and then hopefully we'll be able to get out of here just after lunch or something. We're gonna go head around to Cannes and anchor off, and then we're never coming back.
I'm nervous about it.
What are you nervous about?
I'm nervous about having the boat moving around quite a bit.
Mm.
Being really aware of the autonomy, and this is the first time we're going to have really tested out our gear.
Yeah.
So like the solar panels and things, and I don't really know yet how much we can use, like the lights, the fridge, our devices if we want to charge things up. So that's going to be something to get used to. Just feeling like isolated or...
It's going to be different, but I'm ready to leave the marina.
Yeah, I think we need a bit of a push now.
Yeah.
We are going to take one last shower in the marina, also because we can't at the moment because Lars has pulled apart our hot water.
This is what's going on here. I got the hot water tank, which is working fine, but only off shore power. And so we're going to hook up the hot water to these ones and to these ones. Seems easy, but as usual, it takes time. You ready?
Okay.
Let's go.
Going to the shops.
Alrighty.
And the final step before we sell the car was to provision the boat as much as possible with food.
Yeah. Trying to choose coffee.
Maybe we try one of these ones. Try and find one that says like rich and yummy.
Rich and yummy.
I don't know where I'm gonna put it all. We're just filling up with water and Lars is linking up the hot water to the engine. Right, Lars?
I'm just hoping this works now.
Yeah, and the boat is an absolute tip. We are not ship shape at all. We're about to cast off. Excited, nervous.
Let's do it.
When do you want it, Lars?
You can go for it.
Free.
That's it, Alex.
Woohoo!
We are officially going to never try and come back to Marina. This is it now. This is us. This is home and it's moving.
Goodbye, place. And we were off. After being on lockdown in the marina for the last 2 months, it really felt amazing to be out on the water again and have that taste of freedom to just go anywhere. We decided to drop anchor just off the Sainte Marguerite Island, which is one of the 2 Lérins Islands, or Île de Lérin, just off the coast of Caen. It's a small, beautiful island, home to just a few fishermen, as well as a nature reserve and a large fortress, which is supposedly where the man with the iron mask was imprisoned in the 17th century. So you've got Cannes behind us here, and then you've got the island, which is beautiful and luscious and green, and we haven't seen trees for about 2 months, so it's really lovely. And we've just dropped anchor with our new Mantis anchor, and it's the first time we've used it, so we're really excited to see how it performs. We're going to dig in and see how it goes. Yeah, it looks good. We did it!
We did it! Nice!
We left the marina.
Feels good, right? This is day 1 of the cruise. It feels so good to be out of the marina.
It just didn't feel real anymore, did it? It didn't feel like this was going to be a possibility.
You don't notice it when you're there, but it's so much quieter out here. Just like way more relaxing. The only noise is like the birds.
There've been a lot of high fives today. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you like these videos. Join us next time as we settle into our new life on anchor, celebrate Lars' birthday, explore the island, and get kicked out of the anchorage.